Welcome back to Star Trek Online, everybody. I am your host, the House Code Gamer, and today we are taking a look at the Nobel Miracle Worker Science Vessel. It has taken me quite some time to get my hands on this ship, mostly because I've discovered a exploit allowing me to not only get the boat, but to get the mirror skins. No, I have not acquired the final boat of the bundle, and I'm not going to get it until I actually get the bundle. See, that's kind of expensive, and, well, I presume you can see the amount of Zen I have. 6.5k. It's going to take a while for me to get the last boat. And by the way, the last boat happens to be the STD reskin. So, I'm not touching that for a while. Anyway, this finally allows me to talk about the Olympic class, a fan-designed ship that ended up in the finale of TNG. And, contrary to popular belief, it's still a very effective design, no matter how many people complain about it. The ship first appeared in Best of Both Worlds as the USS Pasteur. And as you can tell from the coloration of the ship, it's another Lost Era design. And I know what you're all thinking. How can it be Lost Era? Well, 1, registry code. 2, hull plate coloration. It screams Ambassador. Regardless, after years, literally, we finally have the ability to take this ship to the next level. And now it's time for me to ask a very, very, very good question. You see, I've been wondering about this console since launch. The sphere separation console, which is essentially proto-saucer sep. According to the lore, the sphere separation allows you to, well, dump the sphere and turn it into a early form starbase. But there's a problem with that. Where's the secondary navigational deflector dish? Another reason why I take umbrage with this thing being called a science ship. That said, does the secondary hull have a deflector? The Galaxy at least had an excuse. Let's find out about this. Oh my god. Well, I suppose that answers that question. That's pretty good. That's pretty goddamn good. I mean, it should be blatantly freaking obvious, but sometimes there's a reason I've been asking this question, because it didn't make sense for it to have a deflector dish. Why bother? Well, I guess that answers that question. Yeah. Anyway, Starship trait. Trauma response. Five extra shield healing, 5 extra shield capacity, 7.5% shield pen. I'm a little disappointed there's no Beverly Crusher references, but I can understand why. To a point. I mean, the Pasteur is Crusher's ship, and I'm more than a little disappointed that we don't get to see Beverly freaking Crusher in STO. That said, it's a science ship. We all know how science ships work. They rely solely on space magic for things to work. And I prefer shooting things in the face. Repeatedly. Still, I'm quite happy to see the Olympic as a Tier 6 vessel at long freaking last. And with the introduction of the Nobel class, they have a little bit more variety. Oh yeah, I really should talk about the skins, shouldn't I? Hold on a moment. Well, a moment for me, instantaneous for you. And people complained about the Nautilus class. I think we know where Starbase Yorktown's design came from. At least this makes a little bit of sense. Flatten the top, make some nice Mirror Universe references. Oh yeah, here's the mirror skin. I'm a little disappointed we don't get that skin with just buying the ship, and I'm also a little disappointed that we don't get to see, well, a Mirror Olympic. For that matter, I'm a little disappointed that we don't get to see any Mirror of Universe ships outside the ones we've already seen. A crappy version of the Sovereign. Let's be honest, it sucks. A crappy Nova. It goes on. It isn't until the Mirror Universe ships that have come out recently that we've gotten some good stuff. But it's time for the original sin. I would like to know who was responsible for this. 'Cause yeah. Now, if this was a separate class, I wouldn't have too many problems, but it shares the name. So, yeah. Cryptic, bit of a suggestion. If you're going to use the ship's name, if you're going to use this skin, which normally would be perfectly fine, change the freaking name, please. Housecoat Gaming, signing off.